Happy Friday, Eric Bible with the Bible team at Neil Home Loans. Can you believe it? 31 days left in 2023. Yes, it's short, but still ample time to ensure 2023 was a success. But more importantly, the actions taken over the next 31 days will be the foundation to a successful 2024. What actions will you take? Well, I come bearing more good news this week. 30-year fix continues its decline, and I'm happy to report as market opens this morning, the 30-year fix is sitting at 7.13%, down from last week's 7.32. A nice move down, to say the least. Yes, we're not out of the woods yet, but again, any improvement, and the improvements like we've been seeing, is a welcome relief compared to rates in the eights like a few months ago. So the question becomes, what's driving this down? And more importantly, the more and more talking, or whispers, if you want to call it, around when will the Fed start cutting rates and what that means for mortgages. So this week, where the Fed did not meet, we did get some Fed speakers on their speaking engagements. On one specifically, Christopher Waller made some very interesting comments to the markets, which we have not heard before, which really ignited and maintained the rally we've been seeing over the last few weeks. And there he said, if inflation continues to show additional signs of improvement, whether it be 3, 5, or 4 months, whatever it may be, there's no reason for the Fed to maintain the rates at the current levels. Now, again, I want to be crystal clear. No one said we're cutting rates. But this was the first time there was an open acknowledgement that if inflation continues to show the signs of improvement that we've been seeing over the last few months, there's no reason for the Fed to maintain rates at the higher levels. Now, obviously, the Fed is the only one who ultimately knows what direction we're going to go, and we hope to get some more insight as they meet later this month, December 13th. But given that statement, and really what Wall Street and market analysts are starting to predict, and the fact that we're, yes, seeing a sharp pullback in inflation, labor market continuing to show signs of weakness, the likelihood that we could experience lower rates, or rate cuts, if you want to call it, sooner than we previously expected is becoming more and more real. And the market is banking on it. And that's ultimately why we've seen over the last few weeks mortgage interest rates improve to the levels that they've improved. So obviously this is an evolving, fluid situation. And as data comes and becomes more available, we will share in real time. One thing that has continued to soar despite all the narratives has been home prices. Monday, we received the gold standard for home appreciation through Case-Shiller. And there we saw a month over month increase in home prices of 0.7%, moving the annual year over year to a staggering 3.9%. Keep in mind, this is on the back of multi-decade highs for mortgage rates, where the prevailing narrative was that home prices were going to fall off a cliff. Yet we've witnessed home prices hit all-time highs. What does this tell us? If home prices continue to hold and show momentum on the back of multi-decade high interest rates, what happens as interest rates continue to pull back? They continue to go lower. We know inventory is incredibly low, multi-decade lows. Problems not getting fixed overnight. We know interest rates are on their way down. We've seen this over the last few months. As more buyers continue to enter the market due to the fact that we have an increasing population, with declining mortgage interest rates, home prices are only going to move higher. The message we need to continue to drive to our buyers and sellers is that if you're entertaining the idea of purchasing a home, there is no time like the present. My biggest concern are the buyers that have elected to sit on the sidelines waiting for housing to correct or crash, whatever that narrative may be. My fear is that they will price themselves out of the market forever. If you are struggling are running into challenges with conveying this message to the populace, we would love the opportunity to help. We are experiencing significant success in driving engagement and excitement with buyers with the information and tools that we have access to really help move buyers into a position of wanting to buy. We're here to help you. We're around all weekend, so feel free to reach out at any point. As always, make it a fantastic Friday and an even greater weekend. Thank you.